2 years and 2 seasons later, it is hard to deny that Zoe Saldaña's Lioness is easily among Taylor Sheridan's most underrated TV shows of all time. Also known as Special Ops, Lioness, Taylor Sheridan's Lioness premiered on Paramount Plus on July 23, 2023. With its opening season, the show earned a mixed reception from viewers and critics, landing an underwhelming Rotten Tomatoes score of 56%. Despite the low critical score, however, the show managed to return for another season. Lioness Season 2 not only earned significantly more positive reviews but also paved the way for the series to have a better future. However, even though the Taylor Sheridan TV series has shown immense potential, it remains relatively obscure and underrated compared to most shows created by the writer and director. Lioness doesn't get the same attention as Taylor Sheridan's other shows. Ryan Green, copyright symbol Paramount Plus, Viacom, a courtesy Everett Collection. Given how Lioness already has 2 seasons, it would not be right to say that its viewership has been low. In fact, as reports suggest, Lioness generated record viewership numbers when it first landed on Paramount Plus. However, compared to other Taylor Sheridan shows, Lioness has remained relatively under the radar. Perhaps, one of the biggest reasons behind this is that Lioness does not tie into Taylor Sheridan's identifiable brand of TV. Most viewers often associate his creations with Western settings and themes, unfolding Dutton Ranch family sagas. Lioness contrasts this because it is more of an espionage thriller than a Western or neo-Western. Sheridan's shows, like Yellowstone, Landman, and Tulsa King, have also exploded in popularity since their release. Since Lioness' rise to fame has been relatively slower, it seems far more obscure than all other shows from the creator. Speaking of its slow rise to fame, Lioness' improved Rotten Tomatoes score in Season 2 also suggests that viewers and critics have taken time to warm up to it. After initially having reservations about its story ideas, themes, and character beats, many have finally learned to appreciate it. This explains why it has taken it a while to garner more attention. Zoe Saldaña isn't the only big name in Lioness. Zoe Saldaña plays the leading character, Joe McNamara, in Lioness. However, she is not the only big name attached to the series. Lioness boasts an impressive cast that includes Nicole Kidman, who also serves as one of its producers. Morgan Freeman is also a part of Lioness roster, playing the U.S. Secretary of State Edwin Mullins in both Seasons 1 and 2. Apart from them, the show features other familiar faces, like Laisla de Oliveira, Dave Annable, Jill Wagner, and James Jordan. In Lioness Season 2, Taylor Sheridan also makes a guest appearance as a Delta Force operator. Lioness was just renewed for Season 3. Despite not having the same mainstream appeal as Taylor Sheridan's other popular shows, Lioness continues to shine on streaming. The show's Season 2 also managed to perform well enough on Paramount Plus to earn it another renewal. As official reports have confirmed, via Deadline, Lioness will return for Season 3 on Paramount Plus. Since Lioness Season 2 ended its run in December 2024, many viewers may be curious why it took the show so long to get renewed for the third. The reported reason behind this is that, while Zoe Saldaña had signed a 3-season deal from the beginning itself, Nicole Kidman had to get a new one for Season 3. This process slightly delayed Season 3's production, explaining why the show's return has been announced almost 9 months after the previous season's end. More details surrounding Lioness Season 3's release window and story details are yet to emerge. However, since it has already been confirmed, one can hope that the flywheels of its production will also now move quickly. How Lioness reviews compare to Taylor Sheridan's other shows. When critic scores on Rotten Tomatoes are considered, 1923, 1883, Tulsa King, and Yellowstone are the highest-rated shows Taylor Sheridan has been involved with as a creator. The audience scores on the same platform, however, tell a slightly different story. Based on audience ratings, Sheridan's best shows on Rotten Tomatoes are Mayor of Kingstown, 1883, Yellowstone, and Tulsa King. Compared to Sheridan's best-reviewed series, Lioness has seemingly had a more lukewarm reception. While its first season left critics divided, the second one redeemed it. Interestingly, Lioness audience scores have been far more consistent, with Season 1 earning 76% on Rotten Tomatoes while Season 2 getting a 71% rating. As most Lioness reviews suggest, the show, so far, has fallen short of tapping into its true potential and being as compelling as the ones Sheridan is best known for.